Hey there, folks. This is DMC Jedi Man, and I'm coming to you with another video. Now, this video is an unboxing, but it also has a story attached to it. So, obviously, since I'm posting this on the St. Canard Files, you all know by now that I'm a huge Darkwing Duck fan, and I try and buy a lot of different Darkwing products. I try and collect just about anything I can, with some exceptions, but one of the things I really wanted to get for a long time was the giant 12-inch figure that Playmates made back in '91. And I actually had found one in an auction on eBay, and I ended up, bidding for it, and I ended up winning it. The item's price was $102, which with tax and shipping was $119, and I had won this on April 8th. Well, I waited, a fair amount of time, and the guy hadn't shipped it out yet, so I contacted them to ask why they hadn't, if they were going to be shipping it out soon, and they replied to me saying that they were on the fence about sending it because they felt they didn't get enough money for the item. Now, anybody who's familiar with how an auction runs knows that that is the risk you take when you list something at an auction, that you might not get as much as you think you should for it, or you might get more than you should. It all depends on how the bidding goes. So I told the guy, look, you either got to send me the item or you got to refund me the money. And they decided to refund the money instead of actually sending what I had won. That seller was named Nate Thur-33. I have taken the necessary steps. I left, the feedback they had earned once the refund had gone through, which was obviously negative feedback. I did report them to eBay, though because of eBay's policies, I'll have no way of knowing what eBay did about it. And some of you may have seen a post on the St. Canard Files group page on Facebook. I made a post about, about what had happened. But when one door closes, another one sometimes opens. I had actually found another Darkwing figure that was being sold at a buy it now for $150, and I did send them an offer, but as I was looking through eBay, I came across another seller with one. They were selling it based out of London. Now, the price was in Great Britain pounds, but the price was $39.95 for a buy it now. And Darkwing was complete. No box, of course, but, hat and cape. So I ended up, I didn't even, dicker on the price. I bought it now from him, with the shipping and everything. The total purchase price, I think, was $96. And I ended up ordering that on April 15th. And it made its way pretty quick. It is now here. This box shall contain the large Darkwing figure. So I am going to open this up and see firsthand what it's like. I thought you'd all want to be here when I opened it. So, obviously, as I always say when using a bladed tool, be very careful with it. Always try and cut away from yourselves and try and have a secure hold on the box as well. Okay, let's see. I'm not too worried about preserving the box that it was shipped in, since obviously the item inside is what I'm after. But, okay. Yeah, I'm also opening this in maybe not the best way, because I don't want to reveal the address, just in case, it's always probably a better idea. There we go. So, Looks like the hat is in separate bubble wrap. I'll get that liberated in a moment. So we got DW. Nice. But of course DW is not complete until I get his hat out for him. Okay. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the shopping cart that... Oh, okay, well, I goofed that up. I was trying to think of a good DW line, something other than I am the winged scourge that pecks at your nightmares. It's kind of hard to remember some of the DW ones off the top of my head. If I can think of one before the end, I'll try again. But he looks pretty good, you know. I mean, obviously he's got some paint blemish, you know, there, but the cape, you know, looks really good. I'm not seeing any tears or tatters in it. I really wish that they had made a gas gun for him to hold, though that all obviously would mean I'd need yet another part to this, which maybe the guy wouldn't still have. See if I can figure out how he stands. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's the pose that he'll be in order to stand. But I'm very happy with this. Well, there goes his hat. Of course, I'll have to figure out the best way to display him now, but yeah, this was one of my grail items I wanted. You know, there's still plenty of Darkwing stuff I have to get. You know, I still have to track down most of the remaining Playmates figures. Like, I have Darkwing and I have Megavolt, and that's all I have for the Playmates small figures for Darkwing. Though I do have the Thunderquack and the Ratcatcher and the Gas Gun. So the figures themselves shouldn't be too hard to track down. You know, obviously, as Will loves to joke and make fun of, I'm still on the hunt for that $900 snow globe. So hopefully I'll find it for a lot less than $900. I know Will got supremely lucky on his. You know, and then there's other, you know, small DW things I'm still after. I'm still after the rest of the books. There's a sticker fun book I don't have. I'd like a better copy of one of the coloring books I've got. You know, someday I'll track down a lot of the other covers to the comics and the TurboGrafx game and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a big one. This was the big one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed checking out DW with me. I love the sculpt of this. You know, even if he doesn't have a gas gun, the sculpt is so good. You know, Playmates definitely knew what they were doing on this guy. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you've all enjoyed that. Obviously, any other Darkwing related items I get in, I'll do unboxings and post them here. Keep your eyes peeled. This coming Monday will be the next episode of the St. Canard Files. It'll be the 4th part of Campaign Carnage. And after that, you should all look forward to the start of Dangerous Currency. Anyway, this has been DMC Jedi Man. I hope you've all enjoyed this. Stay dangerous, everybody. Peace.